Hey, what's up, folks? Jayborino here, starting a new custom campaign for Starcraft 2. This is LifeForce, created by Bilxor. I'm really excited about these maps. There are 4 out right now, and I believe 4 planned for the future. I've been following this development for a while now, seeing snippets here and there. Haven't seen too much, but what I have seen has shown some real high production value, possibly unprecedented production value for some of these Starcraft 2 campaigns. So really in anticipation to get into this. The year is 2496, 4 years before the events of Starcraft 1. You've been promoted to the rank of Magistrate and will oversee military operations of the LifeForce Mercenary Corporation. Congratulations! To assist you, we've assigned you 2 advisors. Lara, your logistics and reconnaissance adjutant, represents the cutting edge of military AI, and Decker, a hardened combat veteran of the Guild Wars, and has earned notoriety for his fierce determination and fearlessness. Your choices have consequences. Write your destiny wisely. That is ominous. Bilxor presents LifeForce Mercenary Campaign. This looks real good so far. Great intro. With a mission briefing screen? Clear the landing zone. Establish area perimeter with bunkers. Explore the northern glacier. Scientists were studying the glacial melt on Genesis when their comms suddenly went dark. With the combinations of the deceptively cold alpine climate and the aggressive local life, all scientists are presumed dead. That's morbid. Your mission is to reestablish a perimeter base for future research and find out what you can on the local species so this doesn't happen again. Whether the correct word is tribe or herd to describe these life forms is still up for debate. Okay, well, we've got 3 things here. All-purpose frontline fighter, can get Stimpack, heal himself to full, and even fit an RPG launcher to his rifle. Seems real good. So just a real good Marine, it seems like. Enforcer, specialized defensive unit, minimum range of 1. Slow movement speed, but a very high rate of fire. Can be upgraded to be powerful while in a bunker. Okay. And a civics hub, provides 15 supply, emits a healing pulse that heals all nearby biological units. Huh, okay, that seems real neat. Let's, normal, hard, brutal. Normally I do the second from the hardest, which would be hard here. But, I don't know, I'm feeling good about this campaign. Let's give brutal a shot. Let's break my own rule for once and give brutal a shot here. You never know what to expect when you get into these custom campaigns. Mission 1 will tell us a lot for what we need to know in terms of difficulty for this. So, we'll see how far we get on brutal. Landing sequence complete. What's wrong, Magistrate? You haven't seen a combat adjutant before? Unlike Confederacy tech, our armaments are neither mass-produced nor manufactured by the lowest bidder. Your commando squad is waiting. You'll learn firsthand. Okay. We can... What? We can talk to them. Oh, this is cool. Don't worry, I'm only checking the girdle springs on these rifles. For now. And Lara looks awesome. It's the Nova model with an adjutant head on top of her. Alright, so it is the same. I just wanted to check to see if we can click them multiple times to hear different things. This is Decker, I presume. Yes. 109. Seems like a lot, doesn't it? That's the number of planets in the Caprulu sector that have native life. Now guess how many have intelligent life. 0. Just giant insects and disgusting critters. Is that all you got, universe? Okay, well, those insects and critters are going to kill a lot of people here pretty soon. This is a prequel to StarCraft 1 we saw on the loading screen, so that's pretty cool how this is still in the StarCraft universe. Let's get going. This is looking real nice so far. Okay, commandos. 250 health is good. 9 damage. There's the Stimpack. There's the Vita Pack. Heals 100% of units' life over 18 seconds. Cancelled by taking damage. Non-Stimpack damage. And it has a cooldown. It's not like a one-time use thing. Here's the rocket. Explodes for 150 damage to all enemy ground units in a small radius. It looks like there's a limited number of those. Clear the Lyotes from the plateau. Okay, I can do that.
That's fine.
Let's be looking around here. And I just real quick want to check my offline settings. You got to do this sometimes. And enable enemy unit selection and simple command card being off. Those are the exact settings you want when playing a custom campaign. It looks like the creator forced them to be the way that we want them, which is wonderful. Okay, I see one down here. Are we killing... We're killing wildlife that is not attacking me at all. I mean, we're mercenaries. We don't care. I'm just pointing out. That seems pretty terrible. Yeah, Lyote pups. Yeah, they're leaving us alone entirely. Oh, well. It has to be done. It's on the objectives list, right? Kind of like Starcraft 1. Like, it's the objective. Gotta kill Phoenix. I mean, it's on the objective list. Gotta do it. Got a live one here. Those razor-sharp teeth are no match for Gauss rifles. I added the word sharp there. I'm not sure why. Landing zone clear. Incoming base infrastructure. There's our civics hub. It's a drop-off point for resources, but it's not a command center. I thought this would be our new town hall, but we clearly have a command center as well. And here comes the civics hub. Huh, okay, that's neat. I like that. And it looks like there's another Lyoti down here. Let's take care of this. And I read something about it, the healing pulse. Let's move towards it and see how this works. Okay. We'll need to secure the area with a perimeter of bunkers. First, you'll need a barracks. All right, I can handle that. Let's go ahead and lay down a barracks. And we'll make sure we just keep making SCVs, don't get supply blocked, and make those bunkers. Your troops are hurting. Stand near the civics hub to heal them up. I got it, Decker. I ain't no clown. All right, so build bunkers. Oh, those are way far away. Okay, well, we got to worry about that. Let's go ahead and hotkey some buildings. And just keep making SCVs. I don't know. We've got ramps here. Maybe I'm going to want to... I suppose I'm going to want to build bunkers there, too. We'll see if we even get attacked or if we just have to move out and build the bunkers way out here or not. And it really depends on how much we really need to build up. I mean, they're telling me build a barracks. This is mission 1, but there are only 4 maps. So that could mean that this is going to ramp up quite fast, as opposed to like, all right, you've learned how to build a barracks. You're getting thrown right into this. As opposed to a campaign that might have like 15 to 30 missions or something like that. It does look like we're getting attacked mildly. That might have like 15 to 30 missions. Might start you off a lot slower and ramp up. But again, with like between 4 and 6 missions, you would expect it to ramp up a lot faster. Okay, we can get a tech reactor. Yeah, these Lyotes are just continuously attacking us. So I think I'm going to want to set up bunkers for sure. So let's go ahead and get a bunker here, right at the top of the ramp. And it really just depends on if they're only going to attack us from here. Again, we are on brutal, so maybe on the lower settings you don't get attacked at all, or you only get attacked much more infrequently. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and saturate this gas. And I would like a tech reactor as soon as possible because I want to be able to unlock these abilities. The fact that they're even on the command card, to me, means that you probably can get them. All right, we're also getting attacked from here. I can't really get anything inside these bunkers until I... Let's go ahead and put 2 inside. I can't really get inside. I can't really do anything with these bunkers until I get more units. So we're just going to wait. I'm just going to keep getting more and more SCVs. Let's go ahead and get a supply depot proactively. And we're just going to wait for minerals. And that's how this is going to go. And I'll go ahead and grab these enforcers. It said that they did really well inside bunkers or defensively. All right, so we can get these mounted tripods. Increases the max range of the enforcer by 1 and increases attack speed by 40 when inside a bunker and removes the minimum range requirement. I was wondering that. I'm like, if there's a minimum range and we're facing Lyotes, what's the point of having a unit with a minimum range? 200 minerals. Our commanders are 200 minerals. I mean, that makes sense. They're very good units. Either way, I'm going to want 4 enforcers total. We're going to put 2 in this bunker, 2 in this bunker, and leave an SCV nearby. Our civics hub has some stuff, too. Banded padding doubles the maximum life of SCVs is pretty nice. All structure fires are automatically put out, and all structures automatically repair themselves. We know what fire suppressors are. We've seen that before. Okay. Okay, this is cool. I can get behind this. I'm really liking this so far. The map looks very nice. I mean, I haven't seen much of it yet, but eventually we'll see more. And let's go ahead and get these fellows out, and we're going to put this enforcer inside of it, and then we're going to grab some SCVs and come on down here, and we're going to try to set up another bunker on this ramp. And we're going to leave some SCVs by them, and it's going to be just great. It's going to be just lovely. So let's go ahead and set this up, move my Marines up to stand a little closer, and we're going to need 2 more enforcers, which we can almost get. I'm just going to go ahead and try to saturate this a little bit more. It looks like there's about 7 or 8 patches here. So assuming that the economy hasn't been changed to be like SC1, let's see. Yeah, 4 gas per return means that the economy is probably like StarCraft 2. It might be a little different, but I really am going to doubt that. Okay, you guys load on up here shortly. Let's do this. So that means that 2 workers per patch seems pretty reasonable. Let's go ahead and get 2 more enforcers. We need another depot here pretty soon. No orbital commands or anything like that, so the enforcers were going to move down here, and I did finish those tripods, right? Yeah, so that means that the minimum range is gone when inside bunkers. So for these bunkers that we can set up out around here, I'm going to also want to have enforcers inside of those. Let's get an engineering bay. We'll see what kind of upgrades we can get there. Traditionally, you can get those building upgrades, which are usually hot trash in multiplayer, but in campaigns, custom campaigns, I've found bunker upgrades to be incredibly useful. So don't knock them until you try them. And you know what? Just to be safe, we're going to leave these guys inside the bunker until these enforcers make their slow, slow way over to where they need to be. I like these units, though. They look like reskinned Tychist Finleys from Wings of Liberty. Okay, hop inside, and then we've got our SCVs around here, too. And I could always get more bunkers if necessary. What can we get? Kinetic weapons, level 1. Bullet-based weapons, sure. So that's just 1-1 for infantry, and then we can also get Neo-Steel frame and structure armor. Let's get the structure armor. Again, hot trash upgrade in multiplayer, really not bad in campaigns, for sure, not bad. Okay, so we want to get some more commandos for us to move out with. And further, I really want to get that Vita Pack. I mean, Stim Pack obviously going to be real good, but I really want to get that Vita Pack. It seems like it's going to be incredibly helpful, and it's only 200 minerals, which is the cost of a single commando. So I'm going to just stick with that. Meanwhile, we're going to get that building plating, and then I think I'm also going to get Neo-Steel frame, and I can put an extra enforcer inside of all of these bunkers. So then as we move out, we'll take a small group of commandos and then move around and set up these bunkers, put some SCVs in there, or around there, I should say. The question is, maybe building these bunkers stops the Lyotes from attacking you entirely, or it just cuts off their attack routes, which doesn't really matter. We've got them sort of stuck on ramps anyway. We've got 2 ramps here, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I do want fire suppression systems, too. I'm going to say gas is probably going to be the major limiting thing here. But once we get those Vita Packs, we'll be able to move out no problem. Also, 1-1 will be important to have. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get another engineering bay. I don't really have a problem doing that. I know that's a little frivolous, but it's not a big deal. That way we can get our upgrades a little bit faster. And you think, Jay, you're floating a lot of money. Yes, but these units are expensive, so it's not like I can produce super fast. I mean, normally I'd definitely get another barracks, but I can't. I mean, I'm already double producing with the tech reactors, so I don't see much of a reason to get another barracks. I mean, I could. Let's get 2 more commandos. This is going to be our standard attacking force. I'm not going to worry about Neo-Steel frame right now. I'm just going to wait till I have 200 minerals and grab my 1-1 upgrades. 1-1 upgrades. Wonderful. And probably another supply depot relatively soon. Yeah, these commandos are 2 supply. The enforcers are only 2 supply. All seems pretty good to me. And, okay, so that's done. And I think I'll probably want I want both of these. I definitely want both of these. I kind of want to move out with these existing units, or I could wait for +1. Just because I want to move out and try to set up these bunkers sooner rather than later. But when I set up the bunkers, I think I want to have the enforcers ready to go into the bunkers. And it seems like 3 locations, again, but we only have 2 ramps, so I don't know where the Lyotes are really coming from, to be honest. Okay, so let's get 2 more commandos. We have a little bit of gas, so let's get Stim Pack. And with Stim Pack, I mean, we have the Vita Pack every in-game minute or so, a little over that, then we can just heal out any of the damage we even take from Stim Pack. Yeah, let's get fire suppression systems. We might as well spend our gas as we get it, because that's going to be where the big holdup is in terms of income. And we're definitely fully saturated here. We're oversaturated at our current base. So I'm really just sitting around and waiting for minerals. Waiting for minerals, the Jayborino story. And I haven't screwed anything up royally yet, so let's quick save. And we just got to get out there and build those bunkers. The big question is, again, is it an objective that's going to trigger something where the Lyotes will attack in a different location? Is it going to turn off the Lyote attacks entirely? These are the things that we can't really know until we move out and try these things out. And I have a lot of experience with custom campaigns where any of these things could happen. I mean, I've seen, anything could happen. It's totally up in the air, so who knows? And I would really like these RPGs soon too, or I could spend my money and get some of these enforcers in the anticipation of moving out and taking some of these areas. So let's go ahead and get the enforcers. We have our new depot starting up here pretty soon. So yeah, let's get these enforcers. We're going to need a few of them to fill up the bunkers. And let's take my small group of of commandos. They do have their Vita packs now, so we can comfortably move out, micro a little bit. I'm not going to use this guy's Vita pack because there's no reason to. Well, I don't know. I guess I could just use it now. I mean, oh, that's real nice. Oh, that's real nice. He can still attack. He just can't be attacked. Otherwise, it cancels it.
Research complete.
Is this direction we want to go first? Sure. Yeah. Let's go this way first. Let's give it a shot.
Is under attack.
And let's keep moving out. How are these attacks? I guess fire suppression system will help us too. I will get banded padding. That seems quite good. And let's just clear out all the Lyotes on the map so that the only ones we really have to deal with are the ones that spawn. Deltron Live also told me that there's a secret on every map, so I want to be on the lookout for that. So let's look around everywhere possible. There's more Lyotes up here. Let's check up this ramp. Local glacial melt from the north has left this path blocked. Let's check back later. After you lay down all the bunkers, come back here later, is what that says. All right, this is blocked. Here's one of the bunker areas.
Research.
And there's some minerals here, so this was worth it. Again, I can easily heal all these folks up when necessary, so let's clear out this area back towards my base, and then we'll take this left side first because we're circling around the whole area.
Research complete.
And there's some colonist huts here, but there's also money. So what I'm going to do is get another barracks. Poor saps can't be saved now. Those resources are better off with us. I agree, Decker. I agree, Decker. Okay, so let's move back here. This looks like where our ramp is. I'm going to keep checking down here by these trees. Again, who knows how well hidden the secrets are, and I don't know what sort of benefits we get from the secrets or if it's literally just a secret.
Outstanding.
Okay, so it wasn't over here, I don't think. Hopefully I haven't looked right at it. I have a bad habit of doing things like that. Okay, Neosteel frame is done. So hop in, and hop in. And all my upgrades are done except my underbarrel. Let's go ahead and grab another barracks now that I can afford it, and let's queue up more enforcers. And let's grab an SCV. Let's grab 2 SCVs so that they can heal each other and move them up here to set up this bunker, maybe 2. What is up here? Some minerals. That's lovely. I see some more up there, so there's definitely no way that we're not going to be going over in that direction eventually. But let's just leave the Marines here while we wait for this to be set up, and then we'll slowly move the Enforcers up too. Theoretically, the Lyotes only spawn from this area, which is why we're setting a bunker up here. So we should be able to move our units up here in relative safety. Okay, and then we need 2 more Enforcers. Okay, good work, Lyotes, for cutting me off. Let's go ahead and use this. You back up and use this. And let's set up our first bunker. I mean, I could set up 2. I don't see a reason to not. I mean, I don't want to get overrun, and I'm also on brutal. So let's not mess around. Yeah, let's do it. So these are being set up, and if I want to fill up 2 bunkers, I need 6 enforcers, so this should work just fine. Let's get another tech lab. And I'm taking my time here, admittedly. Again, on mission 1s of stuff, you really just don't know what to expect, so it's better to take it slow and make sure that you don't blow it on the first mission, or at least I'm tentative of that. Let's go ahead and get a few more supply depots. Get on down here. Don't let these Lyotes do too much damage to my bunkers that I just set up. And then we'll leave the SCVs back here to heal each other and the bunkers. I could also get more SCVs to hang out down there because I have a bunch now just sitting around base. So let's do that. And these guys are very slow. Noticeably slow.
Skinny on the way.
Okay, hop in.
What's eating at you? Say it loud and proud.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so we've got a nice little area here. Yeah, that's too many SCVs. Let's do 3 per area. All right, on to the next area. You got a... There you go, yes. What's it called? A Vita pack. I gotta remember that. Okay, on to the next area, and let's, again, kind of keep an eye out for maybe if there's a secret area for us to go to. It doesn't really look like it. I'm kind of on the lookout for ramps. Some ramps can be really well hidden.
Base is under attack.
Some ramps can be really well hidden. Okay, nothing up here. Let's head up to the next area, which is up in the upper right. Let's bring the SCVs with us this time, because they're not going to be able to make it up there. In fact, I'm going to wait until I can get 3 enforcers, or 6 enforcers out to properly get this set up. Let's take the Marines and just kind of scout around, clear out the remaining Lyotes, and then go back and escort my units all the way up to where the bunker needs to go. I don't think I need any more commandos than this. I don't think. I'll make some more eventually, but right now I'm just waiting for the, what are they called again? Not the commandos. The other ones. The enforcers. The enforcers. All right, so here's the second bunker area. Let's look around and see if maybe there's some minerals to get. Again, might as well do as much scouting as possible while we wait. Yeah, the Lyotes definitely spawn from off the map, so it's an unfortunate thing when things spawn off the map. That means that there's no way that you can stagnate. There's no way that you can stagnate their spawning, but that's just how they, some stuff just works. Okay, so let's move down here. This area might just loop around. I'm obsessed with finding the secret now. I am obsessed. And I will find it. Okay, last group.
Tin cans ready to roll. Tin cans ready to roll.
Okay, so we're going to slowly move up here.
By the numbers, boys.
We're going to just kind of hang out with the Marines and make sure that this group makes it. I mean, there's enough enforcers there that they should be fine. But nope, of course not. The SCV is dying. The enforcer's able to sort of defend themselves, but with that minimum range coming into effect, you saw it there. Let's go ahead and try to get my SCV up here now, too. And all of you slowly make your way up to the upper right. And we're going to make, in advance, more enforcers for the other set of bunkers. And the only reason I'm putting exclusively enforcers into these bunkers because it makes sense because they have a buff inside of bunkers. So that's why I'm doing that. Let's go ahead and set up this bunker. It looks like you have to put them in a very specific spot, otherwise it doesn't really count. Let's go ahead and do a bunker right here. And we're just going to hang out and wait for these to finish, and then we're going to load our enforcers in. We're going to have 6 more enforcers at home. And then we're just going to start pumping commandos.
Base is under attack.
Okay, no problem. We seem fine up here, I would say. Absolutely fine. Again, I'm playing it very safe. We're already about 25 minutes in, but I have no shame in taking my time. Hop in. Hop in, and where's my last enforcer? There you are.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, so you guys head on over here.
Base is under attack.
Okay, great. So all these areas are good,
What can it do for you? Tin cans
and we're
ready
going to
roll.
move my remaining units down in this direction. We're going to look for our secret again. Maybe there's something in this pool. I don't know. Okay, and we're all good here. Apparently my camera was a little zoomed in. We've got all of our upgrades. We still have our bunkers at home set up. And yeah, with this amount of stuff defending us, I think we're in really good shape. Use a Vitapack friend.
Base is under attack.
And I need to bring my SCVs up.
Bad news.
So let's do that.
You gonna give me orders?
And let's just check over to the right here for a possible secret.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't look like it.
I'm going. We could use some
Base.
It's possible that Lyotes spawn out of here, too. Okay, that's fine. So we have to move down the right side of the map to look for the remaining bunker area. I like these enforcers, and the fact that they have a minimum range and they're slow is quite interesting. It makes them very interesting, that's for sure. Okay, so we have all of our prerequisites for this. So let's hotkey our bunkers and just start pumping out commandos like crazy because we can really afford them. So let's do that, and then
by the numbers, boys.
let's grab this stuff.
Outstanding.
This map is really nice. I like how there's like a snow tile set up here, and then there's like the plains and forest with a big lake in the middle. It's very, very good looking. Very good looking. Okay, so just about there.
Depleted.
Why not?
SCVs. Oh dear, that's too many SCVs. Well, that's all of my SCVs, but I mean, they're not doing anything else. All right, throw this down and
You scared me.
throw this down. And then enforcers, you stay because you're going in the bunkers, and then you guys, why don't you push out and let's try to see if maybe the secret is down in this area. Lyotes, no! Well, they can defend themselves for the most part. They're still attacking my main base. Down here is a thing.
Base.
There's
is
3
under attack.
alphas right here. Let's use a nope, not going to use a rocket. Okay, I grabbed the wrong guy too. So R is rocket. I'm not sure what happened there. Ha, well done. Now just keep the beast back for long enough. They're going for one final push. I added the long enough phrase there because I wasn't really looking because I was focused on pushing these guys into bunkers.
You scared me. Who wants some?
Vitapack.
Base is under attack.
And they're coming in from multiple directions. So I'm going to split these units up. I want to leave these Marines. Let's grab a few of them.
Armed and ready.
Base
Let's grab a few of them and send them up here.
Gangway.
And then we've got a few that we want to send over in this direction.
By the numbers.
Another one up here. And then
Base is under
we just got to split them into equal directions, I suppose. So we can send 2 more up here.
Base
2 more down
is under
here.
attack.
We could use some help here.
And 2 more up here. And hopefully they get there in time. It seems like these attacks aren't crazy, but it'll be nice to have guys with rockets making their way. In fact, I'm going to do this.
That's fine.
And of course, there's another group. So this poor commando may go down unless he can make it up there.
Base
Let's just
is
stim him
under
so that he
attack.
can get up here, and then we can Vitapack him. Wonderful, he made it. As my other units are slowly trying to make their way to where they need to go, let's take an eye to what remains in the fog of war.
Base is under attack.
Really just this area down here. I'm going to
Base
grab
is
these
under
folks. And let's check to see if maybe there's a secret down here. And if a bunch of nope, and I was say if a bunch of Lyotes spawn, I'll just stim them and get them out. All my Marines are where they need to be.
Base is
And
under
I'm feeling
attack.
quite comfortable. So I'm just gonna hang around, and if I need to
Base
shoot a
is
grenade
under
somewhere,
attack.
particularly, I will, but I'm fine. I have no income, though, so that's a little scary. Hopefully we have an expansion somewhere, but we also have a ton of
Base
commandos,
is
all
under
with
attack.
Vitapack, so we have tons and tons of sustainability options here. So we're just going to hang out for a minute 20. Let's quick save. I've spent all my cash. I would say that this section I've min-maxed as best as possible, to be honest.
Base
I really
is
think
under
I've
attack.
done as well as I could have. I am running out of minerals, though, to repair my bunkers, which is a little scary. Only a minute left, though, so I suspect we'll be okay. And once this timer's up, I can only imagine we're going to be heading up into these areas right here. So
Base
I'll
is
just
under
F2 all
attack.
my extra Marines, move them away, and hopefully the Lyotes just stop attacking. I'm really hopeful the Lyotes just completely stop attacking, because I don't know if I can sustain these defenses if their attacks get any stronger. Here comes a large group. Nah, I was going to say, I might need to go ahead and use a grenade, but I didn't. I absolutely did not. I still have these bunkers. I could always salvage them. This one seems safe. This one seems completely safe. I could probably salvage it. I'll not, just to be safe. Okay, I've defended my bunkers. That's it, Magistrate. Now let's see what's creeping around this northern glacier. We've located a resource cluster as well. A resource cluster? Well, I can't afford to make another command center, so I suppose I'll float mine. Or I could float the Civics Hub. In fact, I think I will float the Civics Hub because none of my units are near where it needs to be. The Lyotes continue to attack. So let's grab these guys and move on up and see if we can secure that resource cluster. These are Yetis. You know what? They don't do that much damage. I could probably just sit here and take the hits and then use Vitapacks. That's exactly what I'm going to do, actually. Let's level off that population growth. Wipe out 50 of them, just to be sure. Jesus, okay. So let's grab all my SCVs. We're out of money. So we need to get up here and secure this location. We have to do it.
Armed and ready.
And we're just gonna secure the location around this new area. We're gonna sit the Civics...
Is under attack.
The Civics Hall right there, which will heal our Marines and give us like a new location that we can hang out. But we need to mine these minerals. I need to find more minerals myself, actually. Oh, SCVs run. Marines, get down there and defend them. Civics Hub, you need to get up here and just land as soon as possible.
Help here. You gonna get this better be good.
Okay, and this looks like it connects, so let's move on up. We have Vitapacks. I just don't want to be losing my outlying bunkers because I'm still getting attacked by Lyotes.
This better be good. Bad news.
Okay, get on up here, SCVs.
You gonna give me orders?
And we are just going to sit here
Base is under
until
attack.
everything works out. We really just need some money to make sure that these don't burn down. I mean, they won't burn down. We have advanced fire suppression systems. But I would just really like it if I could get mining here. Eventually, we'll set up a bunker, and we'll get some extra income. I don't think I really need the income per se, but I do need some extra cash just to heal my bunkers. So that should be fine. We have to kill 50 Yetis. That's crazy. We've already killed 10. All right, get mining immediately, please. And this heals up our fellows, so wonderful. And we'll set up some bunkers around here to defend. Lovely. Yes, give me that income as we slowly heal up here.
What's going on?
So let's go ahead and throw down a fast
Base
bunker
is
right
under
here.
attack.
We're going to fill it up with some commandos, and then we're going to go
Base
exploring with
is
our
under
remaining
attack.
commandos. And the Lyotes just don't want to let up. They really just don't want to let up. Like, fuck off, Lyotes. Okay, I really just want to wait for this bunker. Once this is done, then we'll move down here and go for some of these pallets. I could also make some enforcers, but I'm afraid they'd get caught out as they make their way up to where they need to be, so I'm not going to bother. Okay. Hop on in, friends. And, oh, that's right, you can't make SCVs, so let's just hope we don't lose any of them. And let's start exploring. If the secret wasn't in the first part of the map, it's got to be down here. So let's start looking around. Been very thorough this map, perhaps more thorough than is necessary. But I have no shame in that.
Base is under attack.
Okay, and I also, you'll notice that the entire top side of the map has become unlocked, which is very, very cool. Okay, so more Yetis. This is where we came in, right? All right, no problem. Go ahead and Vitapack. Yours must be down. Is it down? No. There you go. Vitapack. I wonder if it allows you to use the Vitapack if someone's at full health. Okay, good. It doesn't use the cooldown if they're at full health. That's actually really good to know. Okay, this is where the first group was that we found. Oh, this is great.
Base
Give me all
is
this.
under attack.
Great, great, great. Let's make another group of commandos. Never mind, we need depots. We'll worry about that later. We can make one like here. Doesn't matter. This group of commandos should be fine based on what we've seen. We can always stem them with the Vitapack, and then we have 15 rockets between them. That should be just fine. Okay. And again, I'm like super, super hyped to find this secret, which hopefully is worth it. I've done a lot of searching so far. Also the fact that a ton of the Yetis, they must just be patrolling around this area, which is kind of cool. Pull this guy back. Don't want anybody getting focused down. Lovely. Vitapack, Vitapack. Is yours down? No, it's not. Okay.
Base
And
is
where
under
am I
attack.
going? I have no idea. I don't really need gas, that's why I'm not mining it. Let's go ahead and just queue up a few more. And then we can start making commandos. I don't know. I mean, I guess
Base is under
it's
attack.
strange to me that I still haven't found more Yetis. They must just be patrolling around. Here are some. SCV running. Okay, never mind. You're gonna slowly die. Good work, me, for pulling off those SCVs. And we're at the very, very top of the map. So I'm not gonna search too much more for this secret, but if I don't find it soon, I'm just gonna kind of give up. Got some more minerals here to pick up, which is nice. You guys get back mining, and I'm just going to leave these one or two SCVs to just repair this bunker.
Is under attack.
Okay. Pick this up. Very time-consuming map so far. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Mineral field.
What you got for me? Secret artifact found. Structural makeup unknown. Saving occurrence to databanks.
Base is
All right.
under attack.
That's good. So maybe that's something for a future mission. I do know that this campaign relies heavily on bank data within your Starcraft saves. So I think that whole tooltip at the beginning that was like your actions have consequences. Like they actually do, because I think some stuff carries over. I don't know in what way though, so we will learn.
Base is
Make sure we
under
use
attack.
Vitapacks on these fellows here pretty soon. Vitapack, Vitapack. And if I didn't know any better, I think that we were almost done. Let's go ahead and stem. I could be using rockets, too. I have too good to use syndrome with stuff like that. Just very, very bad. Very, very bad of me. So 22 remaining. Where are these things? I've seen a bunch patrolling. Here's some. It seems like you kill a group of 3 and then a bunch more spawn. Vitapack. And Vitapack. And Vitapack.
Base is under
I
attack.
seem to have them sort of stuck in an area here. Let's use some rockets. Now, the rockets don't damage your own units. That's good. Okay, Vitapack and rocket. I seem to have found their main spawn point, so I can just keep them bottlenecked in here and just keep hitting them with grenades until there's only a few remaining. Run away, friend. Vitapack. Got some serious Vitapack micro happening right here. Vitapack, Vitapack, Vitapack. How many rockets do we have left? Enough.
Base
Those rockets are quite good against these Yetis, that's for sure. 2 remaining. Yeah, and they're spawned. They're not just... I thought they'd all just be patrolling around this area, but they are spawned. Okay. Got all the Yetis. They're all running for this cave. We got them trapped now. Checkmate, apes. Further human presence would be safest if we made sure the Yetis didn't nest within. Let's set a nuke in there and glass that cave. Only way to be sure. A safer alternative is to set up a Nox bomb and flush them out. Nox bomb? It's going to take more than some dinky stink bomb to get the job done. Ah, okay, so here we go. Choose a side. Set a Nox bomb in the Yeti cave. The horrible smell will flush them out, safely sparing the Yetis. There's the risk, however, that the Yetis will just come back. I laugh at that because we're probably going to go with Decker here. Exterminate the Yetis by placing a nuke deep in the cave. It will permanently change the delicate ecosystem and upset the scientists who hired us. But future human settlements will be safe. You know what? I feel like a lot of people always default to the blue Paragon when they're playing something for the first time. So let's mix it up. Let's go with Decker here. Unless he asks us to do something truly abhorrent and the rewards of it don't really seem clearly apparent to us, I think I'm going to go with Decker. Let's do it. Let's get some Renegade points. He'll remember that. This campaign is awesome, by the way. Keep in mind, this is user-made, all made by one person, Bilxor. Knew you made the right call. Take the squadron to the center of the glacier. Arm the nuke, and then it's bye-bye snow monkeys. Okay, so there's more to this map. We're 42 minutes in. I'm taking a little too long here. So let's go ahead and make sure the game speed is correct, and it is. Sometimes that resets when you move into different areas of maps, so I like to check. And this Yeti came out of nowhere. Oh, you know what? I want 1 Marine at a time taking damage. And that's important because then we only have to use 1 Vita Stim. Is that what it's called? Vita Pack cooldown. And I'm just going to quick save frequently because it's a micro section. So let's move on up. And let's just be cautious here as we move. There's a Yeti right there. Turn in fight. And again, I want 1 Marine at a time taking damage, and then we will Vita Pack them when it's done. So we move into the back. On to the next group. Oh dear. Okay, turn in fight. You have your Vita Pack. You have your Vita Pack up right now, so now we use that right there. And now this is where I will especially have too good to use syndrome, because these underbarrel RPGs, I'm going to wait till the last minute to use them when I probably should just use them as soon as possible. Another Yeti. So as long as we can kind of take these one at a time and not pull too many, then we just go in with a 1 unit, have him tank, and then use their Vita Stim. So you go ahead and move to the back. I'm glad I found that secret. Now I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's going to be like that on every map. Okay, and 1 more Yeti. I'm actually going to back up just in case any more decide to patrol into us. I can also kind of kite these. I mean, it seems like their move speed is about the same as ours, too, and we're 225. We could out-kite these. We can outrun these slightly if we just straight ran, but kiting them's a little trickier because the move speeds are very, very close. Okay, let's quick save. Move on down. And I'm just going to look around this cave to see if there's a certain way to go. We have some destructible rocks. Let's go ahead and do this. Looks like we have some Lyotes. Let's go ahead and spread out right here. Spread out. Turn and fight. I see. So this is one of the... It's like a holdout section where you have to make sure you damage the rocks enough. Okay, turn and fight, and I'm going to stim. That probably is a little dangerous, but it needs to happen. You move away. Oh, use your rocket on that one. Back up, back up. We killed the Alpha. Turn in and hit the rocks. Quickly, quickly, use Vita Stim, all of you. Or Vita Pack. All right, we got it. We didn't lose any Marines, too. That was a little tricky. I was kind of afraid they were going to keep coming. Whoa-ho-ho. What were these scientists really doing down here? Oh dear. Deckard's gonna be like, oh, thaw that thing so that it can kill you. Because that's what always happens. This frozen life form shows open bio-authentication signals. That means if we can wake it up, we can hack into its mind, just like a computer. Did someone program this thing? Looks like Brack. Okay, well, there's the power terminal. Activate the generators to awaken the creature. All right, so that's the next step. Let's go ahead and move in. After this thing dies, I'm going to make sure I quick save. This guy's Vitastim is, or Vitapack. I'm going to get that wrong frequently. Get used to it. Vitapack. Let's go ahead and quick save, and it seems like a lot of them just keep coming out of these caves. And again, we just want to be tanking with one Marine at a time, or one Commando at a time, so that we're only using one Vitapack at a time. Okay, so let's come around to the first one. Oh, wait, there's more down there, I see. You back. Okay, you're fine, actually. Use your Vitapack now. Get to the back. Will this guy survive? Is it worth taking the risk? Back away now. Vitapack. Alrighty. So let's head on over here. Hit the thing. It appears that this isn't the only generator for the laser. Follow that power cable. Okay, so that's leading us down there.
That's fine.
And again, just more Yetis. So this combat is, I mean, I understand it, so I'm not having too much trouble with it, but you do have to be very careful with your Marines. I'd be curious to know how this differs on harder difficulties. What are these guys? Oh, they're younglings. Yeah, sure, let's kill their young. Let's enrage them further before we nuke their entire habitat down here. Your Vitapack isn't up yet. Let's make sure there's none down here waiting for us. Doesn't look like it.
You got it. Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, so we'll kill this small group. You back up. Now, unfortunately, multiple Marines are taking a little too much damage here, but we are fine. Again, that's what Vitapacks are for. All right, there's a second one here. Oh, okay, and then it goes through a little pipe. Just using an audio cue, I'm realizing that it looks like we're going to have to leave a Marine at each one. So let's keep moving. It looks like it's up here. We might have to backtrack and go up.
Outstanding.
Unbreakable ice. Of course it's unbreakable. So let's head back down to the last one and see how many enemies are waiting for us. You know what? I'll just go ahead and let's use Vitapacks on these folks just to get rid of the cooldown and get them back to full health. I will leave one guy here. I'll leave one guy here and then move forward with the other three. I feel like 3 Marines can probably kill some of these Yetis, especially the younglings. All right, so let's try this. That was super effective, especially because we only have 3 here. I could bring the other ones up, but this is more of just a time-saving thing. All right, looking good. More younglings. Let's see if we can kite these. We can definitely kite these. Let's just rocket them. Cool. So I've used 2 rockets of 5. I need to be a little more careful with that. And where's the actual wire? Oh, it goes through these pipes. That's cool. Okay, gently, gently. There we go. We do a little kiting. This would have been better if I just brought all 5. I probably should have just brought all 5 and then backtracked. It's, you know, I said it was time-saving because I won't have to backtrack later with individual Marines, but having to kill all this stuff with only 3 compared to 5 Marines is probably taking just as much time in retrospect. It's all about that opportunity cost, but we are right by the generator, so this isn't too bad. Let's get a bit of a lead here and then start kiting this thing. There we go. Sorry, Yetis. But we're nuking you. Okay, we've activated the generators. And is this going to be a boss fight? Because it sure looks like it's going to be a boss fight. I like the little mini laser drill, too. This mission is great. I am astounded by the quality of this. He's a mean-looking bugger. I think Razorface is as fitting a name as anything. Initiating brain hack. Oh, we do! Oh, we get to use him! What a dream. Vitals are stabilizing. Organism will be combat ready momentarily. Deals 5 damage back to all melee attackers. Okay, that's something. Data channels are harmonizing. We now have fine muscular input. Attack online. 20 damage. Straight up. It's not negated by armor or melee or armor or light or anything like that. All right, Razorface, let's see what you can do. Strength level still climbing. Use Quake to pound the ground and stun the Lyotes. 40 damage and slows the attack and movement speed of all nearby units for 8 seconds. Seems quite good. I'm concerned about his health, though. Endocrine system stabilized. Tracing feast to regain life. Increases attack and movement speed by 50% and grants lifesteal upon every attack. Lasts 15 seconds. This guy's great. I like him a lot. He is energy-based, though, which makes him a little scary to use in the sense that if you overuse his energy, he's going to run into some serious problems. His energy regen isn't too bad, though. Neural network is mapped. Rejoin the squad. We got a nuke to plant. Okay. Razorface, get down there. And I'm going to have the squad try to come up and meet you. And let's just use Feast. Because, I mean, I like Quake. Them Yetis don't seem so happy about our new toy. They're busting out of the woodwork to kill it. Well, I mean, yeah, I think they have an inkling that they're about to be horrifically murdered. Them and all of their friends and family. Let's go ahead and just use Vita Packs here now so that we're at full health. Again, I like to use that cooldown as frequently as possible when I'm not in consistent combat, just to make sure that we can... this is a good place to use Quake. Just so that we can make sure they're at full health, and then... I mean, 80 seconds really isn't that bad. It's like a little bit over 1 in-game minute. So I can only assume that this is now open. I can hotkey my hero to 1 now. I like this guy. I like him a lot. I like the spiny shell, too. Oh, dear. Don't let the Marines get hit. Now turn around with Razorface. Let's go ahead and pound. Back up, Marines. Don't take unnecessary damage. Never mind. You're going to. It's fine. Razorface going to do his thing up here. This guy almost has a Vita Stim up or a Vita Pack up. And Razorface with Feast. As long as I just have to be judicial with my energy on him. Having heroes with strictly energy-based abilities always kind of scares me, because if you screw something up and you don't have an ability when you really need it, then it's like, oh well. Looks like we're pretty much at the end here. Gigapaw! Terror of the Ice Caves. What an awesome introduction for a boss. That's so neat. Okay, we have Vita Stim up. Let's just use it on all of our low fellows here. And Gigapaw. Looks like he's sending Yetis our way, so let's go ahead and meet them, actually. That mean-looking one is between us and the planting coordinates. Take them down. Let's go ahead and use Feast and get as much health back from this one fellow as we can. There's another Yeti coming up behind us, so let's go up and meet that while Feast is still active to get a little bit of health back. Get up there, Marines. So we want to use the Marines to support Razorface and have Razorface sort of tank this damage for us because of Feast specifically. So are these Yetis unlimited that he's sending at us? It looks like he's got a posse of 4 or 5 that's just sort of hanging out with him. I guess that's sort of like we have our Marines, he has his extra Yetis. Let's get on in here. Yeah, here comes another one, and there's still 5. I think maybe we just sort of have to fight our way to him. So I'm going to go ahead and move up there now and see if I can drag out some of these Yetis. Okay, wonderful. Let's use Feast, and let's go ahead and Stim. And let's go ahead and throw a rocket right here. I think that was absolutely worth it. I only have 1 rocket left. I may have to use that on the boss. All right, move on in. And Feast is up, so we are good. And where is he? There he is, Gigapaw. Marines, get in there. We have 1 coming up behind us, too, and another one just spawned. So let's group up, use Feast. Try to kill as many of these as possible, and then we're going to go for Gigapaw. Or I want to kill these other 2 that are just sort of hanging around over here. Let's do that. Here comes Gigapaw. Let's do as much damage as possible. Let's hit him with a rocket. Well, that was mediocre, but sure. Okay, you fellas need to move to the back. Gigapaw, use Feast. Or not Gigapaw, Razorface, use Feast. Did he just jump away from us? Let's use our Vita Packs. I'm going to go ahead and quick save right now. We seem to be doing pretty well. Oh, he jumps around. Oh, he jumps all around. All right, get on in there. Marines, move back. I've got him hotkeyed for a reason. I need to be actually moving them out of the way. Razorface, again, his energy comes back at a reasonable rate, so it seems like there's consistently spawning Yetis. There were 5 here with him. This is the last one that was with him. So now that that's gone, we can come down and focus on him, but he also jumps all around like an asshole. Let's do this and use Feast. He's probably going to jump again, but let's Stim. Do we have a Vita Pack on this fellow? We do. There he goes. Razorface, stay here. Let's get rid of some of these. We can't let the spawning Yeti count get too high. If there are too many Yetis that spawn, we're going to be in serious trouble. He jumps around a lot, it seems like. All right, Razorface, just lead the way. We have another Yeti coming up behind us. It seems like they don't really change their course. These Yetis, they kind of spawn from these caves, and until you attack them, they don't really change their course, which is great. Okay, and then let's get rid of this one, and then we'll focus on Gigapaw. He does have some health regeneration, so we have to deal with that. All right, get on in there right now. Okay, we want these on the right side of us. Okay, let Razorface deal with this right now, and then these folks are about to have their Vita packs up, so we should be fine. And we've got him about halfway down. He's jumping right on top of us. Look out, Marines. Don't let the Marines take the damage here. Okay, now attack, use Feast. And do you have a Vita pack? You do. So focus on Gigapaw, because again, these endlessly spawning Yetis need to be dealt with to some extent. Oh dear. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, they were going for Gigapaw, weren't they? Oh dear. Oh, he's coming for me. All right, do this. Let's go ahead and Quake and use Feast. I think that's necessary right now. We've got my Vita packs up. I haven't lost any Marines, so this is going quite well. Let's follow him. He's moving all the way up here. Let's go ahead and use a stem. And as many Vita packs as we can use. We've got him on the ropes. He's running away from us significantly. Keep going here. No Vita packs are up currently, but 500 health. I'm going to quick save because we seem to be in good shape. Run Marines, though. Run Marines. Let Razorface be in the front. Use Quake. And no, not enough for Feast. Almost enough for Feast. Now use Feast. Just focus on Gigapaw. Kill him. Okay. Good. And that ends it. We don't have to kill all the other ones that have spawned because I kind of let him build up there. Got him trapped. You even get the Wile E. Coyote falling noise, too. I like that a lot. He jumped through a bridge and just fell to his death. Sorry, Gigapaw. But now we're also going to destroy your home. That should do the trick. Now get out of there and let's watch the fireworks. Renegade playthrough. Awesome. Awesome. Really, really good map. Really excited to see where this goes. You see we got a Lara point, a Decker point. We get 2 extra Decker points because we sided with him. I assume we'd get 2 for Lara. So I wonder if we're going to have access to using these heroes in the next mission, and then you get points to level them up in some fashion. That's really cool. All right, we found our secret as well. We killed 762 units. Sorry, wildlife. We only lost 2 units in the entire map. I remember there were two commandos, and maybe one of them was an SCV. I don't know. But we did it, and that was a great map. If you want to play this again, you have to sign up at the LifeForce campaign website. I'll put a link in the description. It's not on SC2 Mapster currently, and this was just released today, which is why the video for today is going to be going out a bit later. If you've lasted this long, you're hearing this explanation now. I probably should have talked about this in the beginning, but I really wanted to get into it. But yeah, you have to go to the LifeForce campaign website, and then you sign up. And you put your email in, and this is just Bilxor. And as far as I know, I think it even says in there he's not using your email for anything other than to send you the missions as they come out, because there are new maps planned for later, so you'll just get those as they come out. But that's the only way to currently get these maps. So yeah, make sure you go in and you sign up and you get the maps for yourself. It is quite fun to play. You can try siding with Lara yourself and see what the difference is, and let me know in the comments what the difference is. All right, this has been Jay Borino. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.